All right, big news out of the Midwest. Missouri lawmakers pushing through a bill that would force St. Louis to roll back their minimum wage from $10 an hour to $7.70 an hour. Governor Eric Greitens allowing the bill to pass, fearing the high wage would be a job killer in the city. So is this the right move? Joining me now to react, president of the Independent Women's Forum, Carrie Lucas. Carrie, thank you so much for being here. First, let's answer that question. Was this the right move?
Absolutely. A higher minimum wage is one of those solutions or policy ideas that sounds like it's a win for workers, but often ends up backfiring. We've seen this in Seattle. Seattle raised their minimum wage recently, and a study just came out from the University of Washington, and they found that actually the average worker was earning $125 less a month. That's because businesses couldn't afford the higher minimum wage and were cutting back workers' hours. So I think this is really good news.
Critics are going to say that this is just people small businesses, in fact, trying to keep more money and keep the people down. But wouldn't you say you need the small businesses in order to have the wages and the jobs in the first place?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that a lot of people out there wish they could be hiring more, and the problem is that it's become really expensive with all the mandates, including the high costs of labor. And I think that people out there, I'm a mom, and I know there's a lot of moms out there who are saying, boy, I really wish my teenager could get a first job, earn a little money, and more importantly, get their foot in the door and earn get some job experience, on-the-job experience, and that's really valuable. But right now we have our youth unemployment rate is still in double digits, and part of the problem is too high minimum wage that prevent people from being able to take a chance on teenagers.
Shouldn't market forces dictate the wage as opposed to some artificial number set by the government?
Absolutely. I mean, this is exactly what we need to make it so the businesses have the chance to take a chance on people with fewer skills so they can get those first jobs. It's kind of silly when you say a living wage is $12, $10. We really need businesses to decide and workers to decide whether it's worth their time to accept jobs. People do this all the time among wealthy kids take internships where they don't get paid anything because they want that job experience.
Last question, Carrie. We sat on the couch about an hour ago saying wages do need to go up, so I don't want to appear like we are being hypocritical. That said, isn't it true that wages should go up a little bit more incrementally as opposed to this one big rush exponentially at the top, which then forces, in the case of St. Louis, everything to come back down?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Of course, we all want wages to go up and we want workers to be earning more. But the best way to do that is to have a growing economy and to get workers to have them gain more skills. That's why we need more people. We need businesses to have the opportunity to hire more people, not force them, or really to have the government come in and make decisions like this, which often lead to job loss.
We're seeing what's happening in St. Louis. We're going to see what's going to happen in Seattle and cities across the country. Carrie, thank you for being here.